What's really good? It's your boy Aaron Bevins, the Millennial Entrepreneur, and today is day 14 of the 90-day challenge, where our goal is to generate $180,000 in 90 days live by calling sellers, negotiating with the sellers, making them offers live, and getting them under contract, selling them, and then showing you the HUDs to show you that it doesn't take a whole long time in order to generate six figures, multiple six figures, and be on track to be a seven-figure earner wholesaling real estate. And that's facts. All right. So here's an update. Today is day 14. And as of today, we are currently at $162,000 in projected revenue. We've only been going live for 14 days, a little less than 2 hours a day. Really, it's supposed to be 2 hours a day. But if I'm being 100% honest, we've been starting a little bit later than 6 p.m. on most of the days. And so less than 2 hours a day. And on every single day, except for 2 days thus far, we are at $162,000 of projected revenue. We've gotten at least a verbal agreement or a contract live. And on many of the verbal agreements, we followed up and got the contracts. Everything that we're doing live. Whenever the deals close and fund, we're going to be showing you guys the HUDs, because HUDs or it didn't happen. There's no cap in this game. I'm really excited to make this thing happen today. I'm not going to be live as long as I normally am today, because we have so much follow-up to do and we have so much admin work to do in the back end. It's absolutely nuts. But many of you have been asking, Aaron, how are you able to generate $162,000 in receivable locked up income and revenue in such a short amount of time? And y'all are seeing it here live. We're underwriting the deals. Y'all are seeing also the mistakes that I'm making, the fumbles that I'm making along the way. And really the advantage that we have is we're calling high quality leads. In fact, I would submit to you that we're calling probably some of the highest quality leads that you can find in the game. And that's why we're actually locking up deals. There's no cap. You're seeing it here live. We're underwriting the deals right in front of you, and it's incredibly exciting to see. In fact, I've been making some mistakes along the way. Y'all have seen me fumble some deals. Y'all have seen me almost miss out on some deals, but y'all have also seen me lock up some of the deals live. A few days ago, we had Joey Bebo lock up a $223,000 deal verbally, and then turn around and get a $20,000 contract live on the same episode. It was absolutely insane. We're going to be having some guest speakers, not guest speakers, but I guess guest live callers with me here in the next few days. But I'm really excited about today, day 14. We're going to make this thing happen right after this intro. We're going to get right to it. We don't have a lot of time today, so I'm trying to get a contract. Let's get to it. Good energy, big energy. I need a contract today. Let's make it happen.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.
Yo. We in here really heavy, very heavy, big energy. What's good? Okay, so I have a question for y'all. What did you do today to advance yourself to the next level? What did you do today to get yourself closer and closer to your goals? All right. While you're putting in the comments section, engaging with me, chopping up with the kid, what I'm going to be doing is pulling up my CRM and getting right to it. All right. We're not wasting no time today. All right. We are live right now, locking up deals, showing you how to generate six figures or more in 90 days or less. By locking up contracts with sellers, wholesaling real estate. All right. So if there's anybody that you can think of who can benefit from watching somebody call sellers live, make mistakes live, All right. Lock up deals live, run the script live, not teaching you theory, not teaching you hypothesis, but actually doing it, real training. I want you to tag them in this joint. All right, I'm pulling up my CRM right now. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. So I got my CRM up. I got my comping software up. And we're going to get right to it. All right. Now, before we do, I just got to share something with y'all because I promised that I'm always going to share some value with you before we hop in. And so there's many of you who have been watching this live and you see the value in what we're doing. You see us locking up the deals. You see us getting to the bag. And you're like, man, Aaron, like, I get it. I understand it. But, bro, $180,000 in 90 days, it just feels unrealistic to me. I don't know. I can't stretch my context to believe it. All right. I want to show you something because this might make it a little bit more palatable for you. Okay. Watch this. You can do and participate in this 90-day challenge by doing it yourself, right? And this is the Wholesaling Superhuman Challenge, right? To generate 6 figures in 12 months or less with predictability. You ain't got to do $180,000 in 90 days like me, but you can do 6 figures in 12 months or less with predictability. Let me show you how. Lead generation is going to be your main focus. The reason why most people don't make money in this business for the most part is because they're not generating enough leads. All right. So if you want to know, Aaron, how in the world, bro, are you able to get to $162,000 in projected revenue in 14 days? It don't make any sense to me, bro. It's lead generation. All right. And then you need a very succinct script that you're going to follow and do it the same way every single time. All right. And then it's disposition. In other words, it's focusing on selling the contracts. Now, these are the metrics I want you focused on. Number 1, all right, 5 to 10 offers a day, 6 days a week. If you're not working this business 6 days a week, I don't even know if you're really that committed, my boy. All right, 6 days a week, 5 to 10 offers a day. Honestly, I was doing a lot more when I got started. I have no sympathy for those who are ambitious but not willing to work 6 days a week, 5 to 10 offers a day. I got no sympathy for you if you're not getting to the bag. I'm giving you the metrics right now. If you do this, I'm guaranteeing that there's no way you're not generating at least 2 contracts a month. 2 contracts a month, the average wholesaler can close 50%. The average rookie wholesaler can close 50% of every contract that they generate. That's 1 closing a month. All right. So if there's 12 months in a year, that's 12 fundings in a year. Average deal size of $15,000, meaning that there's no reason why you can't be at $180,000 in 12 months or less minimum with predictability. And the dope thing about this is that the average top 10% income earner in the United States of America generates at least $160,000 annually as of 2023. So I just showed you how to become a top 10% income earner in one of the richest countries in the world. All right. I had somebody ask me the other day, they said, Aaron, this seems contradictory. I don't know if you're teaching people the truth or misleading people by saying you can become a top 10% income earner by doing these metrics. I said, what is contradictory about this? I'm literally look, what's contradictory about the fact that the average top 10% income earner makes more than $160,000 a month? And I'm giving you the metrics on how to ensure that you're generating $180,000 in the first 12 months. What's contradictory about this? Somebody tell me, please. Come on, man. Come on. I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the sauce. What's contradictory is I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the cognitive dissonance in your mind. That's what's contradictory. What's contradictory is you don't believe that it's possible, but not because you don't believe it's possible means it can't be done. I'm showing you the metrics, and the numbers don't lie. Numbers are the closest thing to the language of God. Why? Because in the scriptures, it says that God is incapable of lying and the numbers never lie. And I'm showing you the numbers. I'm not giving you opinion. I'm not giving you my hypothesis. I'm not giving you theory. I'm giving you numbers. The numbers are as sure as law. I'm telling you, nobody is so unique that they can run the numbers and fail. You cannot run the numbers and fail. That's the thing about it. That's why I love numbers. Okay, y'all got me fired up, man. We haven't even started making calls, and I feel fired up. All right, come on, man. I'm excited about this. All right, so shout out to everybody who's on here. Much love. We got my boy Isaiah in the building. Isaiah Sneed, what's goody? Fidel, what up, what up, what up? My brother Luis Barahona, I'm telling you, every single live, it's been 14 days. I'm pretty sure almost every single day, my brother Luis is on this live ready to make it happen. Fidel, what's good, G? Ahmed, what's good? Yo, Dominic said I made 4 offers today. Getting to the money. I love it. I love it. Jason said on YouTube, he said, I hit you on Instagram. Nothing. I mean, bro, I'm running multiple businesses, bro. We have 4 kids. I'm not making excuses, but bro, like, I'm not always going to respond right away, brother. Luis Barahona says, made 3 offers this week, although I'm trying to get more in a day. Bro, look, here's the thing. I love the fact that you're taking action. I love the fact that you're taking action. Continue to build it up. Continue to build it up, bro. I love it. Jason says, made 5 on some appointments. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Try to make 10 to 15 if I can a day. Oh, snap. My boy is really getting to it. Jason says, what's the comp software? For Texas, I like using Propelio. For out of state on a disclosure state, I like using PropStream. And then for San Antonio, I like using the local MLS. All right. All right. Zach says, if only there was a place I could purchase high quality leads from. You already know, family. Standard VA. SVA, baby. SVA, baby. The highest quality leads in the game. Anybody who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something else. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Tayani says, word on the street, there's a new company on the market with a 1 in 15 contract ratio, standard VA or something like that. It is true. They are here. All right. It's real. It's real. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. With that said, I know y'all are here for one reason and one reason only, and that's for us to make some calls and get to the bag. All right. So let's do this. Let's get to the bag. Let's make this thing happen. By the way, again, guys, today's call is going to be a little bit shorter because I have so much that I have to get done. Okay. And I'm not making excuses, by the way. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying there's so much that I have to get done that, look, I'm going to be real with you. I can't be on here for a long time. Even though I love it here, I'll stay here all day. I'll stay here all day, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's make the first call. Bro, I have so many follow-ups I got to do. I only have 2 hours a day to get on these calls. I wish I could be here all day, bro. All right, this first one, come on. I need a better day than yesterday. Those of you that were on the live yesterday, man, y'all know. Yesterday was tough. I got a verbal agreement that signed the contract today. So we are officially at 100 and oh wait. Bro. Yo, I think we're at 100. That's $182,000 in projected revenue because he signed the contract. All right. So now we have already exceeded our goal in 14 days. We've exceeded our goal in projected revenue. We're going to continue running up our projected revenue while in the back end, we're going to be keeping y'all posted in actual closed and funded revenue in 90 days. We're only day 14, y'all. All right. I need another contract today. Let's get to it. Come on, man. Come on. Brett. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill, this is Aaron. Yes, sir. You spoke with one of my agents some time ago about your property there on 22nd Ave. And I wanted to call in. Go ahead.
I keep telling you people Did you call about this property on 22nd Ave or 32nd Ave or whatever Ave? Me, myself, have never set foot in Florida.
Interesting. Okay, so this is not your property?
Somebody's getting tickets in my name, buying properties in my name, buying cars and not paying for them in my name.
Oh.
And I had the state police come and basically take me out of my house and fingerprint me.
No way.
And then take me home.
Bro, that's crazy.
Because my fingerprints didn't match. And the skin tone was off a little too. I'm white, the other guy was kind of blackish. Don't want to be racist or anything.
No problem. Dude, that is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
When the guy put the ink on my fingers, and he said, you know, it does says you're black. I go to my hands, well, look, they are now.
Bro, that's horrible.
And I took him to court, his boss to court, his junior assistant who shot my dog because they wanted to build the Cosmos so bad that they were going to shoot his dog too. So they did.
Dude, that's crazy. Bill, I have been in a situation before, and I'm not saying that this is the case with you, and I definitely don't want to keep you here if this is not your property. But I have been in a situation before where I called somebody and they were in the same situation. Come to find out that that a fraud used their identity to purchase a property, and but it was legally their property, and so they ended up selling it to me. Now I'm not saying that that's the case in this situation, but do you know if you're actually, because from what I can see on public records, your name's on the property. Do you want me to do some investigation on that? And if so, would you be willing to work with me on that if that's the case, or do you just want me?
If you can figure out that I actually somehow or another own them, I'll help you for her.
Deal. And I'm not even kidding. This actually happened. Now I'm from San.
Getting like 10 or 15 calls a week about these properties, and there's like 4 of them.
That's crazy.
I was driving down Route 30, and the cop pulled me over for speeding, which I was. No lying about it. Pulls me over, gets my license and registration, and he looks at it, and he goes back to his car, and comes back and looks at me kind of stupidly, and whatnot. And he says, I'm going to have you follow me to the police station.
Interesting.
And I'm like, okay, well, I know right where it is, since I do work there part-time. His eyes on my trash. Really? And he's on the computer around, and it showed Tyrell Jackson. Blacker than a boot. But it was me.
Wow.
My name, my birthday, my sister.
This man just said blacker than a boot, bro. They are mad racist in Florida, dog. That's crazy.
Here's my infection. Here's my driver's license. Obviously, the picture doesn't match. Before you're behind those fucking cars, you probably want to send me out the door. I said, if you want to give Chief Guthrie a call, I can wait here, or I can call because I had his own number. It's been going on for like well over 8 years. Apparently, me and my wife Jackie have been purchasing properties up tonight.
All right, let me get this guy off the phone because I only have a limited amount of time. And while this is a funny story, I'm trying to get to a contract.
This is the craziest thing in the world.
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, Mr. Bill. Let me do some research, and if I can find something, I'll give you a call, and then we can take it from there. Is that fair?
Sounds good to me, brother.
Yes, sir.
I hate to laugh about it, but it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the one person, I almost sold it to him. And did you do this to it and whatnot? I'm like, well, I had like 8 more popsicle sticks to glue onto the roof. And then I had the little HVAC unit I'm going to put on the side.
Yo, Gabrielle just said, tell him you're black. See, that's the thing about it. Like when you talk the way I do, nobody can tell that I look the way I do. This man don't realize this man don't realize he's talking to a black man. He's like blacker than a boot. Got the goddamn colored. This man sounds like he uses the hard R, bro. Bro, he's still talking. How do I get him off the phone, dog? I'm too nice, bro. I don't know how to get these people off the phone. Yeah,
He was the sign that I was going to do this.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
If I was there to see him open the package.
That's hilarious. All right, Bill. Well, you have an amazing day. Thank you for being so kind on the phone. And like I said, I'll call you back if we can come up with something.
No sense of being mean to anybody about it. What can I do? You have a good night, brother.
Yes, sir. You too. Bye. That man definitely uses the hard R, bro. Jared got a kick out of that. Oh, it's so funny, man. I'm live right now. I'm making calls, and this guy was like definitely racist on the phone right now.
So it's gonna look messy, but can I show you?
Okay, well, I'm live right now, but whenever I'm done, I got you. All right, I got you. That's so funny. Jaren just came out right now, and I I was like, this guy definitely uses the hard R. He started busting out laughing. Okay, so let me update the CRM. Even with situations like that, this is the cool thing about calling, is obviously he trolled our callers and he told them that it was his property, and now that he's talking to me, the truth is coming out. But what I'm going to do is update the CRM. No matter what, ninja tip, always update your CRM. So in this case, we're going to put talks to seller, and he says he's not the owner. Do some additional research. Do some additional research to see if he is the one on record. If so, we may have an interesting deal here. So real quick, the reason why I'm not going to sleep on that, guys, I know that for many of you, by the way, I have a tab here in my CRM where I can push this back to our callers, and we can get him assigned to VA. Then we can they'll see the note, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So really interesting what we see on a day-to-day basis. Josh Williams said, investor. Gabrielle says, brother, if he only knew. Man, listen, bruh. What growing up? So let me just give y'all a little confession. Growing up, I was not black enough for like the black people in my neighborhood to consider me black, and I was tall and darker than all the Mexicans in my neighborhood, and I talked white, or according to all my friends in the neighborhood I grew up in, I talk white. So, but the white kids, thought that I was hood. And so growing up as a mixed breed, see, y'all don't know what it's like to grow up as a mixed breed, bro. You be growing up mad confused, like I don't know what I was half the time growing up. But anyway, fun fact, like growing up, all my friends always said, and my family, they always said, Aaron, you talk white. And now this has happened multiple times, bro. Like where I'll call sellers, right? I'll call sellers and they'll think that I'm white on the phone, right? And I've had it multiple times where they'll be like, well, I'll sell the property to you, but I'll be honest, we don't want no coloreds. We don't want no coloreds in this neighborhood. I'm like, man, if you only knew who you were talking to. Yo, that's a real talk, bro. I'm not even lying. That has happened to me multiple times, bro. I'm not mad at it. Shoot, you know what I mean? I'm making money, so you can call me whatever you want. I'll be Kunta Kinte. Let me get this bag, fam. What you talking about? And what? I do not care. Now, I would find it hilarious if like somebody was racist over the phone, and then like I showed up to closing and they realized like at closing, I would show up after they sign and then like shake their hand like, yep, you sold it to me, brother. Ain't no going back. And I'd be like, brother. Miles says 2 black for the white kids and 2 white for the blacks. Okay, Drake. Bro, I'm serious. Bro, it's really like that. Whatever, man. Y'all gonna start dissing me or what? Okay. All right, I'm on to the next. I'm just opening up to y'all while I'm making these calls. Okay, so let's get to it. Oh, Miles, are you coming with me on this live or what? Yes, Mr. Boss Man. Just sign this here for me, sir. Miles, stupid. Hey, y'all see Miles comment on IG? He's like, yes, Mr. Boss Man. Just sign this here for me, sir. I can't stand Miles, bro. You wild, bro. Bro, I'll speak however you want. I'll be whatever you want. Sign this here contract, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, this is gonna get flagged, bro, for racism. Y'all wild, bro. Aaron, you ready for today's Would You Rather? Yes, Tayani, hit me. Tayani, hit us with the Would You Rather for today. And then I'll...
Leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Okay, y'all know the name of the game. I just called my guy and he did not answer. So y'all already know the vibe. We got to hit him with the double tap. Hit him with the double tap. Double tap. Somebody told me the other day, they were like, I'm convinced that these lives are scripted. I'm like, bro, how? I'm literally underwriting these deals live. Jorlin says, are we having another soap opera today? Jorlin, I sure hope not. Jorlin, did you just see what happened though? Jorlin, did you just see like what happened with that guy? Y'all see what Jordan said? Jordan's hilarious. She said, "Are we having another soap opera today?" Why won't it let me bring my my comments on the screen, bruh? Oh, here we go. Okay, Jordan says no. I just came in right now. So let me just tell you. So Jordan, check this out. So the guy's on the phone. I get him on the phone, and while I'm talking to him, hold up, my screen is like, why is my screen acting crazy? So the guy comes on the phone, right? And while he's talking to me, he's telling me that he doesn't really own the property, and he's talking about how basically the person who owned who like is fraud, like utilizing his name in a fraudulent way, and he was talking about how the dude is black, and just the way he was talking about it and the terms that he was using led us to believe that my guy was just a little bit racist. And so it's just funny because obviously, like, it sounds like I talk white. You know, apparently he thought I was white because he probably wouldn't be saying some of the things that he was saying if he knew that I was black. So I don't know. It was just funny. We were just making light of it. So yes, to answer your question, Jorlin, I do think that this is the start of another soap opera today. Okay, so here's our would you rather of the day before I get into my next call. And it's brought to you in part by Tiani Ashley. And she says, I have two. The first one, let's start. Would you rather know when you die or how you die? Ooh, yo. Tiani, I feel like you thought about this, bro. Tiani, I feel like you thought about this because, wow, my mind is shook right now. Okay, y'all got to put in the comment section. Put in the comment section. Would you rather know when you die or would you rather know how you die? And you got to choose one. And I'm curious to know, like, put in the comment section why. Because, bro, that's heavy. I'm shook, bro. I'm shook. All right, we got Dina Marmal in the building. Squad up. All right, y'all, answer the question. Put in the comment section while I make my next call. Would you rather know when you die or how you die? All right, and while y'all are doing that, I'm going to double tap my man real quick because he did not answer. And y'all know the name of the game. You always double tap. You always double tap because then we have a higher propensity to get somebody on the phone. Moses says that I'd rather know when I die. Hey, Guillermo.
Yes.
Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Tejan Street.
You got $300,000?
Well, I do, yes, sir. I just wanted to see if we were on the same page.
As far as what?
Well, I wanted to ask you a couple questions about the property to see if it made sense for me to purchase it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I won't take too much of your time. I'll make an offer for you right here on the phone. I know you were asking 300,000. I just wanted to ask you about the condition of the property.
Okay. I just put new windows in the front. Actually, I'm going to go all the way around. But I got the best windows on the market. And those suckers are expensive. They were $8,000, 2 windows in the front. So I got 2 windows in now. I got solar panels. I just laid down laminate flooring all down the hallway. I put new carpet in the living room. New carpet in one of the bedrooms. The other bedroom has laminate. All I got to do is work on one more bedroom. If I want laminate, the kitchen has tile. You know, it's the cabinets, they just need to be updated or painted. One of the two. They're not beat up, the doors ain't hanging on, the house is in good condition. You know, it's like I said, I just put solar panels on it too.
Nice.
So that's something that you know, you guys either want to take that over or whoever purchases the house. How are you guys gonna do it? Well, I don't want to take the fucking solar panels with me.
Yeah, we'll most likely just take the solar panels over along because there's a payment on it, right?
$100 I think.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And so I'm imagining because you're working on it that it's vacant right now, huh?
No, I live in it.
Oh, you're living there. Okay, okay.
That's mi casa.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, okay. Well, I don't want to waste your time, brother. I'm looking at the prices while I'm talking to you, and I don't think that I'd be at 100,000. Or I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be at 300,000. Are you negotiable on that price at all, or is that pretty much your walkaway price?
Again, the house next to me, it's a piece of junk.
Uh-huh.
That house sold for 210,000.
Yep.
It's garbage. I know all there needs to be in that house. That little spare bedroom they got right there.
Yep.
They shifted it into a third bedroom.
Yep.
That thing was collapsing. Somebody else had it before. They mud jacked it up, cemented it. The dude that bought it even regrets it. I go, dude, you should have taken it, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would have told you all about the house, you know? And my house was way better than that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I got extra lot. I got that shit in the back. Now I can get a lot more than 210,000 for it.
For sure. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at it online. I'm loving the way the property looks. What I'm thinking is I would probably be at just for kicks and giggles. I don't want to waste your time. I'd probably like if I were gonna buy the property from you cash, I'd be at about 265,000 for the property cash, and I can pay all the closing costs if you were willing to work with me.
265,000.
It's an ovation offer, guys.
Okay, give me a few days. Let me see if I can find somewhere where I want to move to. And
Bro, I did not expect for him to say that. When you say a few days, are you thinking you want me to call you back?
Yeah, call me back. Because I want to move to Fort Worth, Texas or Denver. I got a job offer in Denver, but I just see the houses over there. They were for $400,000.
Yeah.
So if I got the money you gave me, 265, gave it another house, do the math. I'm still gonna have a damn mortgage payment. And I'm already 57 years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know? So
Okay, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. Yes? No? Can y'all hear me? Is my sound back on, y'all? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay, yes. Okay, we're back on. We're back on. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I apologize about that. My other audio and video setup, it messed up. So okay, we're back in there. So that was actually really interesting. So I'm gonna update my CM right now. Basically what happened is, for those of you just tuning in right now, is the gentleman said $300,000. So if y'all notice, I skipped through a lot of the script. The reason why I could tell that, he kind of, I could tell that he was a certain way. I didn't want to run through the entire script. I didn't feel like it would be appropriate. I just kind of went with the punches, and I was underwriting while I was talking to him, and basically in underwriting it, it looks like he's updating the entire property. I'm looking at another property that's similar to his that sold for 310. So if his property is selling for 310, um, I said, okay, if I could sell this one at 300 as is already fixed up, then I can take away 6% in realtor fees. So 300,000 times 0.6. So 300,000 I could sell as is, minus $18,000 would say, okay, $282,000 would be my net sales price. This would be an ovation, obviously, because obviously he's asking retail, so I wanted to get him as close to retail of an offer as possible. Minus $27,000 assignment fee, or $20,000 assignment fee, is like 265,000. And he says, let me think about it. Now, when I asked him about why he needs to think about it, it's obviously because he's not motivated to sell unless he can move forward with another property, and so he needs to find another property. And so I'm going to make a note in the CRM that says, made the seller an offer of 265,000. Seller said he needs to see if he can find a property he's looking for in Fort Worth, Texas that fits his budget. Well, really, he said in Texas. In Texas that fits his budget. He asked for me to follow up. I'm over here saying us just because you guys are with me. All right. Sean Nicholas says, I came in late. Are you calling FSBO? I'm not calling FSBOs. I'm calling leads generated by SVA, some of the highest quality leads on the market, which is why, Sean, we are 14 days into this 90-day challenge. Our objective is to generate $180,000 in 90 days. As of today, we are currently at $182,000 in projected revenue. So now that in 14 days, we've already hit our 90-day goal in terms of projected revenue, we're now counting two metrics. We're counting projected revenue, in other words, what's actually contracted and being pushed out. And we're going to start tracking what's actually been assigned and closed and funded. And the reason why we're operating so quickly is because we're calling some of the highest quality leads in the game. My man Daniel Quijano's here. Daniel, what's good? We going live, Papa? Are we going live, my guy? If so, I'm about to send my brother Daniel Quijano. I'm about to send my brother Daniel Quijano a link. Yo, how dope would it be if Daniel Q came on this joint to make calls with me, bro? I would be so hyped, fam. I'm about to send my brother a message right now. Daniel Quijano, you're my hero. Boom. Daniel, I just sent you a message right now if you're down to come on and make calls with me. If not, I'll keep running this joint myself. OG up in this building, bro. Man, big energy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and update my CRM. Nurturing. We're gonna follow up with him. We're gonna give him a couple days and then follow up with him. I love this business, bro. Anybody who says that this business is saturated, anybody who says that this business you can't make money anymore, I'm telling you, they just have the wrong mindset. Completely wrong mindset, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. All right, let's go on to the next lead, fam. On to the next lead. To the next lead. On to the next lead. Nico Contreras says, once I get SVA going, let's do a live. What? Nico feeling himself, bro. Nico feeling himself, dog. Okay, Nico, I see you. My man gets SVA. My man gets the highest quality leads. Next thing you know, you can't tell my man nothing, bro. What's up, Paul Sullivan? What's good, family? All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm calling the next lead. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Send me good vibes, guys. Somebody, I think somebody found my number last night. Let me read to you what somebody messaged me last night. Hold up. Before I make my next call, let me read this to you. Look what somebody sent me last night. Guys, somebody found my number, and I know it was from these lives. I kid you not. Like, you see it right here? And they messaged me yesterday. Look what they said. Hey, Aaron, I want to grab you by the braids and sniff your ass. I hope Sierra doesn't mind. Don't ignore me. Hello? Hey, Aaron, I want to grab you by the braids. And he said it again. He said, fine, I guess. I just responded with the laughing emoji. This is his number. Everybody go and text this guy because he spammed me. He thinks it's funny to spam me. So whoever you were, spammer, I'm placing your number. I'm placing your number on public. Since you want to spam me, I hope all of the thousands of people who watch this, I hope all of the thousands of people who watch this go spam this guy. What a loser. But I thought it was hilarious, so I just hit him with the I hit him with the I hit him with the laughing emojis. By the way, don't judge me just because my phone is broken. I have not got time. It's not even broken, it's just that it's like it's the glass protector. Tayani says, not him reading your lips to get the number. Bro, for real, like, what a weirdo. What a weirdo, bro. Chap says, I'm late. SVA, filtered leads, let me know where to go. Chap, SVA, this is basically their cold calling leads, and they're the highest quality leads I've ever called, bro. All right, but if you're interested in them, send me a text or send me a message on IG or Facebook, and I got you. All right, let's make the next dial. I'm hungry. I want another contract. I need some more money. Herman says, yo, what is that? Bro, I don't even know. Jessica says, are they calling the leads? We're calling the leads now. Oh, I mean, I don't know if they're calling. Hey, Mr. Stocks? Hey, this is Aaron.
Who?
This is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Clement Drive.
Yeah, it's not for sale.
Okay, got you. All right. Would it make sense for me to follow up in the future, or you'll probably never sell it?
No, I would sell it if it's the right price. But people call me all the time about that property, and all they want to do is talk about it, you know. and they won't get back with me. So I just said, no, I don't want to sell it. You know.
Understood. Understood. What if I could make you an offer on this phone call? Would it be worth being on the phone with me for about 5 or 10 minutes?
Okay, make me an offer then.
I can make you an offer right now. Would you just tell me a couple things about it, because I haven't seen the inside? Will it need some work? Let's say I buy it from you. Would I need
No,
to?
it don't need no work on it.
No work at all? Okay, got you, got you. And let's say I give you an offer that you like. How soon would you be ready to move forward?
In about a month and a half.
Understood. Okay, okay. And I'm imagining you live there?
No, it's rental property.
Okay, got you. Is it is it a lease or month to month? That way.
No, it's month to month.
Okay, okay. Got you. Got you. Okay, 100% understood. I love it. And I am looking at the property online, and I can tell that it looks like it's in great condition. Now, when you say you'll be ready to go in a month, do you mean you'd be willing to start the paperwork so that we can close in a month, or you would want to hold off for a month before even starting the process?
You haven't told me how much you give me for it.
I'm about to make you an offer right now. While I'm talking to you, I'm actually underwriting it myself.
Okay,
So
go right ahead.
I'm gonna make you an offer right now in just a bit. And so I'll tell you what. Let me just place you on a brief hold. I'll run some numbers, and I'm gonna come right back with an offer. Is that fair, Mr. Stocks?
How long? Because I don't have much time.
I won't take much time at all. Give me about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna come right back right now.
All right.
One moment, please. All right. So let's see. Let's see what they talking about. All right. So somebody look at what Sahara says. It's probably cute. I don't wanna say that, but who knows? Who knows? All right, so let me get right to it. Let me go ahead and run these numbers and see what we're talking about. Let's see if we can give Mr. Stocks what he wants. It looks like he wants 270,000. That's what my notes say. As I'm looking at the property here, so look, this is a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,000. Oh snap! I'm looking at the wrong property. Snap. Oh, bro, come on, man. Stop playing with me. Mr. Stocks, I almost have the number. I'm going to be right back.
You said it wasn't going to take that long.
That was about 30, that was like 60 seconds ago. I'm just letting you know I haven't forgotten about you. I'm almost finished. One moment, please. Bruh, chill, fam. All right. I mean, here's what I'm thinking, guy. Ah, man. I'm seeing an estimated value here of 260,000. I mean, if this were to be a novation, we could take 90% off of it, 25,000. I could offer him like 205,000. Let's just see what he says. Novation, y'all, all day and night, twice on Sunday. Hey, Mr. Stocks.
Yes.
So in this case, I can pay all the closing costs. We could close pretty quickly. There's no realtor commissions, and we could be at about 205,000 for the property.
Goodbye. No. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, now we know where Mr. Stock stands. He said, he hit me with the giggle and said, goodbye. All right. So let's update our CRM. Talked to seller. Offered 205,000. Tayani said, what am? Jessica said, is there a reason you phone to call rather than using a dialer like Mojo? Good question, Jessica. So these are already warmed up leads. These are warmed up leads that have already been vetted. So I'm not cold calling right now. These are already vetted out leads. Now, for those of you that are just tuning in, you might be hearing this and be like, well, Aaron, I thought you said these are the highest quality leads. Well, not because they're the highest quality leads mean that every single lead is going to accept your offer. That's why we have a lead to contract ratio. Now, I will say this. We are currently closing these deals that I'm calling right now. These leads, we're currently closing them at a 4 to 5 to 1 lead to contract ratio. So we're day 14 of the challenge, and almost every single day we either get a verbal agreement or a contract live here. And so right now we're at $182,000. You can go back and watch all of the lives, right? We're at $182,000 in projected revenue in 14 days. So Jessica, to answer your question, these are already warmed up leads. So, gentlemen, people like this, in this case, you know what I mean? He's just not our client. You know what I mean? He's well within his right not to accept our wholesale offer. And so basically what we're going to do here, I'm going to update my CRM, and it says talk to seller, offer $205,000. And he laughed and said goodbye, not even close. Now, I do have on my notes that he is asking $275,000. He didn't seem like he was giving me the time of day to qualify him. So what we're going to do in this case, I'm going to put him in a long-term follow-up. What is a long-term follow-up? Long-term follow-up is like a year out. Some people would terminate that lead altogether and never follow up with them. I'm of the mindset of, why would you do that? That's accurate data. What we need to do is put that in a long-term follow-up. Why? Because things change. Circumstances change, y'all. Circumstances change. All right? All right. Let's get to this next one. Come on, y'all. Send me good vibes. I need a contract, family. I need a contract. I want a contract. I have a contract. The contract is mine. Jorge says, why would you lead by saying I have two options, wholesale price versus novation? In this case, bro, hey, Mrs. Stewart.
Yes.
Hey, this is Aaron.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing amazing this evening. I was calling about your property on Cascade Rise.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. You spoke with one of my agents some time ago, and I just wanted to call and introduce myself because I'll be the one. Oh, dang, she banged on me, bro. Don't play me, Miss Stewart. All right, let me call back. Let me not assume she banged on me. David said, ain't nobody got time for that. Bruh. Come on, Miss Stewart. All right, I'm going to call her back. He said, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so Jorge asked a good question. He said, why wouldn't you, I'm imagining he's saying, why wouldn't you lead by saying I have two options? The reason why I didn't in this case is because I already knew how much he was asking based on the lead. I should have told y'all that. On the lead, whenever the callers submit the leads, they submit the leads with the details, and I already knew he was asking 274. So instead of giving him a cash offer, I went ahead and just opted in for the novation, to offer him a novation. You know what I mean? All right, so okay, yeah, I kind of figured you were saying what's that, Mrs. Stewart? Oh, okay. I kind of figured. I was like, well, she seems sweet. I hope I didn't say anything to offend her. Are you charging now? Do you have a couple minutes to talk? I said, is your phone being charged right now? Do you have a couple minutes to talk, or do you want me to call you in a few minutes?
Yeah. Let me get a little bit of charge on it because it's completely dead.
I hear you. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do a couple things, and I'll call back in about 15 minutes. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you in just a bit, Miss Stewart.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, see, that's why you gotta never assume, and always call back multiple times. I'm trying to tell y'all, right? Because even though you have mean people, you got rude people. I'm telling you, you got people like this who imagine if I was just in a mood and I'm like, man, she banged on me. I'm not gonna give her the time of day, blah 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 blah, and I just threw away that lead. And then now she answers after I call her back 3 times, and she's like, my phone died. I'm sorry. And now she's really sweet, and I called her back 3 times. So I'm telling you, follow my system. There's a reason why we're only day 14, and I'm at $182,000 in projected revenue. Come on, we do this. Filipina, I'm trying to tell you, we do this. Jordan says, I'm of the mindset of, why would you do that? Wait, Jordan, what are you talking about? Expound, Jordan. Rick De Jesus says, do you ever call them back and offer full price if they will seller finance? That's a good question. Yes, I do. In fact, oftentimes, if I feel like I can keep them on the phone, I'll make them the seller finance. I'll make them the seller finance offer right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap, y'all. Guess who we have in the studio? In the studio. In the studio. Oh, yeah, Jordan said, that's what you said. Yeah, it is. Yo, hold up, my brother.
Yo, you went full Drake Trey Songz with that intro, bro.
Yo, guys, okay, y'all don't understand. So many of you who follow me may not know who my brother is who's on the screen right now. Many of you do, especially if you've ever been associated in and or around the sub 2 group, in and or around Pace Morby. You know this gentleman. And I think I just lost Daniel, but I think he's gonna come back. All right. And if you watched the Closers Olympics, you know that this man that I'm gonna bring on is a heavyweight. He's a titan. He's a closer, aka one of the sexiest voices in real estate. Okay, my brother Daniel Quijano is in the building. So those of you who are watching right now, by the way, so Daniel, so right now we have multiple platforms that we're streaming to: YouTube, Twitch, IG, Facebook, the Facebook profile. Right now we have about 180 people live across all platforms. Shout out LinkedIn, and so we it's only a few of us here. But Daniel, so let me just give you the premise. I know I kind of gave you an idea yesterday.
Okay.
And so this is the 90-day challenge. Today's day 14. Our objective was to generate $180,000 in 90 days wholesaling real estate. Okay, wholesaling, novation, creative finance, however we can arbitrage a deal and make the fast cash, right?
Okay.
And so the premise of this challenge is, okay, if I lost everything, but I did have access to high quality leads coming into my database, how long would it take for me to become a 6-figure earner? And I've always held to the premise that closed and funded in my bank, I'd be at 6 figures or more in 90 days. And so we said, let's spice it up. Let's say 180,000. As of today, day 14, 2 hours a day, I'm at, and I've done all of this live, Daniel, I'm at $182,000 in projected revenue.
Wow.
Okay. Now that's only in contract. So now that we've exceeded our overall goal in projections, now we're counting 2 metrics. Now we're counting projections for receivables, and we're going to be counting the assignments and closings moving forward, because I've already exceeded the goal in 14 days in terms of projections. So yesterday was a doozy, bro. I got my butt whooped yesterday. Man, I did get a verbal and I got it signed today. That was a $20,000 deal. So that did put our projection now at 182,000. But still, bro, I mean, Jorlyn, I think she's here. Jorlyn's here. Jorlyn is right here. She called it a soap opera yesterday, bro.
Yeah, people don't realize. Sometimes people think that they hear the clips and they see the videos and they see like, oh, look how easy that is. They don't realize sometimes I don't care how good you are. Some days you just get slapped in the face the whole day, just like that. And you got to take all of those days. You got to take the good days with the bad days if you really want to get the checks.
Big major facts, bro. Big major facts. Rick De Jesus says, "What's up, Danky?" He says, "Kinahano." I think it's
I don't know
Quijano,
that
bro.
is somebody else. That's my cousin, but he's cool too. He's cool too.
Well, hey, I'm gonna start calling you Kinahano, bro.
Quijano. I've heard way worse, so that's close.
I love it. I love it. Okay, bro. So you are a heavyweight. Matter of fact, you even got the doggone shirt. Real quick before I talk too much, bro. I'm just excited to have you here, though. Everybody wants to see us close, but real quick, bro, please give us a quick intro, who you are, what you do, and why you're qualified to be on this challenge with me and making calls live, because I know who you are. I put respect on your name, but just for the people who are watching real quick, and then I'll pull up a lead for you to call right now.
No, I appreciate you, man. So yeah, I got into real estate right around the pandemic time. I was doing government contracts, consulting outside of the space, got into real estate, realized I could have these conversations, but there was a lot more to it. Didn't know what to do. So I ended up joining Sub 2 community. Sub 2 was brand new. And then just over time started kind of just developing a reputation there, helping people learn how to navigate stuff. Started doing my own internal competitions. I was doing competitions in Sub 2 like well before I even knew what a Closures Olympics was. Next thing you know, I start hosting this call called the Nightly Dial. Over the last couple of years, we've listened to, and this isn't an exaggeration, tens of thousands of seller calls, live seller calls, coached tens of thousands of live seller calls. Pace, encouraged me to start going into my own direction. I have my own community. I was hesitant. I did my first 2 boot camps in his living room that he scheduled without telling me because he really wanted me to get out there. So now I have a whole sales community. No exaggeration. I did a 6-7 hour sales community call, coaching call in my community today, launched that in December. And so just my focus in this industry for the last few years is really just how do I help people get better at navigating these conversations? You guys are calling people that have been talked to by 15 other people that same day. What makes you sound different? What makes them want to talk to you versus the other people? And if you can't differentiate that, you're hoping you get deals. You're not planning on getting deals. And that's where the difference comes into play. So,
bro, why is it that when you said that, I got chills down my right arm, bro? Man, bro, you make me want to do this, and then I remember I'm actually doing it.
You're actually doing it, yeah.
All right, Dan, in the private chat,
all right, let's do this.
I think everybody is excited to see you call. And so look, that's the address, that's the gentleman's name. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull up, I'm just gonna put here the all of the stats, and I'm gonna put it in the private chat. Can y'all do me a favor and in the comment section put fire emojis, put hundreds in there, put the fists in the air in the comment section for my brother Daniel Quijano, because he's in here on impromptu closing live, and he's about to make his first dial in the 90-day challenge with us. By the way, real quick, guys, Daniel just hopped on the live yesterday, and I was like, bro, like come through. He comes on, and I'm like, do you want to make dials? He's like, bro, like I didn't even know what this was. I just saw you calling and I was listening to it. And he was like, but tomorrow I'll hop back on. I'm like, okay, we'll see. And sure enough, my guy is here today. So show my guy, bro, hold up. Everybody's showing you some love, bro. Dude, look at this. Hey, let's go.
So let me do this. I'm gonna refresh this. If it kicks me out, I'm gonna try to log this in so I can stream to my YouTube too. So give me a second. I'm gonna refresh, see if it kicks me out or not. Hold on.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I kicked him out. Yo, I love the fact that you guys show so much love, fam. I love it. Hey, let me tell y'all something real quick while we're waiting on my brother to come back. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are in for a treat. All right? Y'all are in for a treat. This man really, he knows what he's doing. I had the honor and the privilege to throw the first Closers Olympics with me, Keith Everett, Elijah Rubin, and Quentin Flores. It was such a hit. We literally broke the server. We had over 1,000 people on the Closers Olympics. And then we did it again. And I want to say on year 2, my brother Daniel Quijano came on. And, this is when I first met him for the first time. And no Diddy. I don't even gotta say that. I know y'all know I'm secure, and I have a beautiful, beautiful shorty. But I fell in love with this gentleman. Not only does he have an incredible voice, I think we're streaming to your YouTube now.
Yeah,
we're
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I fell in love with this gentleman, just incredible personality, one of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met, but an incredibly skilled when it comes to communications and just has a background for it and a voice for it. So anyway, I could sing your praises all day, bro. I think the people can already tell that you're a different breed. Let's go ahead and hop into your first dial, bro.
Let's do it. You got to send it. Kick me out. So I need that number and the info back in the chat if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm about to put it in here. This is the address. I'll even help you comp if you like while you're making the dial. That's the name. That's the number right there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm about to put the stats right here from the lead. And let's get to it. I feel like whenever your cousins came over and your mom said that they could stay the night and you were hyped and you just wanted to show your cousins that, hey, let's go play video games. That's how I feel right now, bro.
Yo, those weekends were the best too.
Facts.
What's the name? Oh, John. Okay.
Yeah, John. In the studio.
John don't know we got some closing to do.
Come on, John.
Is this a house phone number? It's just ringing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I got you, bro. I'm gonna send you another one.
I bet. Hello.
Please leave your message.
Yeah, that might be a house. I'm gonna call it again just in case.
Okay, bet.
User busy. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is a house line. I normally triple dial. I might just double dial this one if it's a house.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna send you another one because I'm hoping that I can get you on the phones.
Yeah, I don't think he's answering.
No worries. All right, I just sent you another one right here.
I bet.
Boom. Send Daniel good vibes, y'all.
Hello. Please leave a message after the. Hello. Please leave a message after.
I'm doing it 3 times.
I love it, man. Hey, I didn't even have to tell Daniel. He already knows the vibes, guys. You gotta double, triple tap.
If you ain't triple dial, you didn't call.
That's right.
Hi, Martha. My name's Daniel. Following up, it looks like you had spoken to somebody on my team about selling your property on 54th Street. Did I catch you sleeping?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I wanted to follow up to see if we could make you an offer on that property. Are you in a place maybe you could chat for a couple of minutes, or would there be a better time to follow up?
Probably a better time.
Okay, perfect. When's normally good for you?
Probably in the morning, but someone is looking at the profits outside. You can call me back.
Okay, somebody's looking at the property you said at that time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like you're already speaking with somebody about selling it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd love to be able to kind of beat them to the punch if it's possible. What if we were able to make you an offer this evening and maybe we could save them the trip?
Well, I can't do that. I'll see whether they go through or not.
You,
If it
you
don't go,
say that again?
if it don't go through, we probably can sell it to you. But right now, someone is looking at it to buy it.
Okay, perfect. Did they sign a contract already, or they're just kind of looking everything over?
They signed a contract.
Gotcha. Okay, so they've already signed the contract. Well, let's do this. Let's catch you when you're awake. Maybe we can follow up tomorrow, and then maybe we can talk about being a backup offer. Things change. Funding sometimes doesn't come through. I would love for you to have a solution if that ends up happening.
Okay.
Okay. My name's Daniel, and we'll maybe chat tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yo, can I just say this? Look at what Jordan said. Jordan was like, she completely forgot she was sleeping with his tonality. Yo, bro, can y'all listen? Is it just me, y'all, or can y'all tell that this man has made thousands and thousands of dials? Look at what Tayani says. She's like, damn, Daniel, too smooth. Damn, Daniel.
We just
Yo,
missed it too.
man, we just missed it. Okay, cool. Hey, but see, can y'all tell why I was so excited to have my man on here? Look at what George says. DQ Super Pro. Absolutely. Look at what Filipina says. Like, damn, there's levels to this, bro. For real. My man Damien's like tough. I'm telling you, this boy is too smooth with this. So normally this is whenever we stop the dials. It's already 8:04. But Daniel, why don't we do this? Let's just take a few minutes. And can you just talk to some of the people that are watching this right now, that are listening to this, like, bro, how do I get to that level? And I know there's probably all the superficial stuff, like you got to get the reps in, you obviously got to overcome your fear. But can you talk to maybe some ninja tips on how you can improve your sales ability, your tonality, your comfort level on the phone? Can you just talk to some of the individuals who are watching this and they're inspired by just listening to these calls, and maybe they still have the jitters?
Yeah, let me say this, guys. First and foremost, I need you guys to give yourselves a little bit of credit. You guys may be new to sales, but you've been alive your entire lives, which means that by definition, you've been talking to people, you've been interacting with other people, you've been making successful relationships in whatever period of time it took, which means that if you can stop thinking about what is the thing I'm supposed to say, put that down and just say, who do I need to show up as in this conversation? Did a whole series about sales with Jerry Norton. I did a whole competition. Jerry Norton competed in the competition. It was a super cool thing. Why do I say this? One of the things that Jerry and I spoke about in that podcast was what is past the process. Because a lot of us think we need to come in and we need to get a script. And then you think the advanced version of a script is a process. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, there's something past the process. And that's the person. It's the person on the other end of the phone call. So to answer the question that Aaron just asked, what I think is a fantastic question, I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of tips, and it's gonna sound like it's a little bit outside of the out of the box, but it's more powerful than you realize. First, I think you need to know yourself. Right? Understand where your strengths are, understand where your weaknesses are, understand where your shortcomings are, because who you are will always show up in the conversation. And when you show up to a conversation, and you need to be able to ask hard questions, because that's what that conversation requires, and you're unwilling to do that because your nerves are more important to you than getting that deal done, you're not going to ask the question you need, and the next person's going to get that deal and not you. So step one is know yourself. Be willing to say, hey, hold on. I know I should have dug a little bit harder in that, but it felt awkward, so I walked away. But there was stuff left on that table. There was still juice left in that piece of fruit. And now I'm sitting here thirsty, wondering why. Right? So first up, know yourself. Then next part is know other people. When I'm talking to somebody and I never ask somebody if they have time to talk. Never. With the exception of situations like where somebody's obviously sleeping. If I got kids screaming in the background and it sounds like there's a fire, then I'm going to ask you. The rest of the time, I'm not asking why. And I understand people do differently. Aaron does it differently. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you how I do it so you guys can extract what notes work for you. The reason I don't ask is I don't ask questions I don't want the answer to. You answered the phone. You must have time. And if you don't, you'll tell me. That's it. So I'm not asking you. If I got you on the phone, we're talking. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recognize who am I talking to. When I'm listening to this gentleman that Aaron talked to beforehand, elderly gentleman, a little bit spunky, he's about his business. I'm not going to slowly ask this man boring questions about his roof. He does not want to hear that. So when I'm talking to a fast talker, I'm going to talk fast. When I'm talking to a slow talker, I'm going to slow it down. Know who you're talking to. So step 1, know yourself. Step 2, know who you're talking to. And then step 3, very simple. Use good and effective communication to bridge the gap. That's it. You got to be able to have these conversations with people. Because let me tell you why. Because people are saying, yeah, but what am I supposed to say next? How many people do you think are calling? We have this conversation. I have so many people that come into my community that have taken all these courses, that have taken all these scripts. They have all these sales processes. And they're like, yeah, but I'm following the process perfect. I'm not closing deals. And then I listen to every single one of them sound the exact same. I'm like, well, would you want to do business with you? Hey, how's it going? I'm calling about this property. Yeah, I guess what's your offer? Well, I'm going to have to ask you a couple questions. How's the roof? Yeah, well, there's a probate situation. I'm sorry your dad died. When was the last time you fixed the AC? Is this really what we're doing right now? If you were trying to build a relationship with somebody, you would immediately see red flags. I'm not interacting with this person because this person doesn't care about me. If you wouldn't have a basic relationship with a person at an REI meetup, if they talk to you like that, why would someone do a multiple 6-figure transaction with somebody who talks to them like that? And so that's how I look at it. Guys, again, I could go into a million examples of tonality, of proper intro. I have a 2.5-hour training on intros, right? I could go into all that stuff, but all of that stuff is the ornaments, and ornaments don't do well without a tree. The tree of this conversation is effective communication. Understand you've been alive your whole life. Learn how to communicate with people how you would want to be talked to. And if you're talking to somebody from New York that's a fast talker, be respectful of that fact and speed it up a little bit. They don't care. Like people say, and this is my final point. Like people will call and ask how people's days are going. And I'll say, well, why do you do that? I just want to know. I'm not saying that it's right or it's wrong. I just want to know why you do it. Do you know why you're doing what you're doing? Or are you just doing it because you do it? Be intentional about your life, right? Make decisions for a reason. And they're like, oh, well, I think that's polite. That's interesting. So it's all about you. You want to do what you think is polite. You don't care what the other person thinks is polite. Oh, we ain't thought about it like that. Because when I'm calling somebody from New York, they don't want me to ask them how their day is going. That is impolite to them. So am I trying to be polite or am I trying to feel comfortable? And this is where the knowing other people comes into play, right? Know yourself, know other people, use good, effective communication to bridge the gap. You guys have been doing this your whole life. You don't need to take your brain out and put a new brain in when you start calling sellers. You need to be the best version of yourself when you're on that conversation, and watch how those things start clicking. Watch when you stop asking about their freaking roof, how the conversation is going a different direction, right? And it makes a big difference, guys. It can be this simple if you make it that way. Cool thing is, nobody else is doing this, so you'll stand out.
Bro, holy smokes. Can y'all tell why I was so excited to bring this man up? Yo, I love it. Okay, real quick, Daniel, where can people follow you if people wanna learn more about what you got going on and just see some of your content?
DanielTheQ.com, I think, is on my thing. It goes to like all my stuff. Daniel.theQ above my head right here. That's my Instagram. That'll lead you to like DanielTheQ.com, takes you to my YouTube and all of the different things. We're working on building all that stuff out and building a bunch of content and doing podcasts and do all the things. I've been working behind the scenes. I've always been a hustle in silence, like moving silence type dude. I got to fix that. It's not the world we live in. So you guys will start seeing a lot more about that stuff in the future.
I love it, man. People are showing you so much love all the way around. Tayani says his real name is Himothy Quijano.
That's a t-shirt right there, bro.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, guys, this has been another this is day 14, another live. Daniel, thank you so much for coming on, bro. This means the world to me. Honestly, I would love to do an entire 2-hour call with you. I think the audience would love it. I already know I'm going to get flooded with, yo, who's that guy? Like, da, 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 da. I promise you guys, I'm saying it here live. I'm going to try to get this man on a full episode because I know that many of you guys can benefit from him the way I have, just a little bit of interaction that I've had with them over the years. Daniel, any final words you would say of encouragement, motivation, inspiration, love to the people?
No, I'll say this. One, you ain't got to try. I'll make it work, man. You could do this whole entire thing. I would love come here for an entire thing. We'll plan it out. We'll connect in the DMs, or you can text me. I'll send you my number. And we'll make it to it's like I can be there for the whole entire thing. I'll even do a couple if I can make it work, man. I love what you're doing. Here's what I know, guys. So to my words of encouragement, this is the easiest thing on the planet to get discouraged about doing. But it's just as easy to get past that and change your life with it. So the question is, which road do you go down? And that's why I have nothing but respect for the fact that you're coming out here being live. It's extremely easy to not do this because you're vulnerable right now, bro. Like all your weaknesses are being shown. You know what I mean? And you still locked up multiple 6 figures in deals. So imagine if other people can do it. So nothing but respect for you coming out here and doing this, man. Seriously, guys, follow in his footsteps. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency and being willing to learn from other people. So I will make a point to come out here. Happy to come out here as much as I can make it work, bro, just because I just want to, follow in the footsteps and continue to help people. That's why we're out here doing this thing, man. So I appreciate you, bro.
I love it, man. Thank you for coming out. Guys, it's day 14. It's been another day live. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Let's make it happen. And as y'all already know, ritualistically, if you're not home yet, please drive safe because they be driving reckless out there. When you do get home, love on your loved ones because tomorrow's not promised and we don't have forever in this world. Brush your teeth, and for goodness sakes, don't slap nobody. Till next time, we'll see you guys. Deuces.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be